Hey guys, I know it's kind of been a while since I've made a video, but I'm here now. Um, I don't really know what I want to talk about today because I feel like I've been talking a lot about my future and it's probably getting kind of boring for you guys. But yeah. Okay, I'll talk a little bit about it because there's this contest on Much Music for where you can win a trip to Toronto and meet the cast of Degrassi. And like you get a trip to Toronto with a friend, and you get to like go behind the scenes of Degrassi and like I guess meet everyone there. And I don't know. I figure that if I won that, it would up my chances so much more. Because if I won that, like I could meet Steven Spielberg or I can never remember his last name. God. But like I could meet the director and the casting people and all of these really important people and it just it would give me like 100% of an advantage over anyone else because they met me, they know how I act, not act like as in act like not act as in like on TV, but act as in like personality, and mm, they can see me in person and they know me, right? And well, I mean, we're a date, but still, it's a lot better than all the other people get, right? But if you guys want to put your names in for me, that'd be great. Uh, yeah. But yeah, um, yeah, winning that contest would mean the world to me. You can enter once a week only, though. It's kind of driving me nuts. Yeah. Um, but it's funny because there's a character that oh, what's her name? She's a new she's a model like me. She's older than me, but yeah, and then so she's a model and she's an actress and she's a singer songwriter. Um, I know her name, can't remember it at the moment, which really sucks. But anyways, in season 12, she's gonna be playing a character named Becky, and I see all her tweets, and she's like, "Oh, yeah, I can't wait for you guys to see Becky on Degrassi." And I'm like, "What? What? What?" Because everyone at school and stuff calls me Becky, and I read it, and I'm like, my heart jumps a little bit, and then I realize, no, no, it's not me. And it's gonna be really weird hearing people say my name on Degrassi. I know, like, a lot of people obviously have the same names as people on Degrassi, but yeah. So, yeah. Um, don't really know what else I want to talk about. Give me 1 second. Um, yeah, sorry. Talking to Patrick. Anyways, yeah, so if you guys want to interview me, that'd be great. And if you want the ticket, you could give it to me. No, I'm kidding. You probably would want to go yourself, unless you hate Degrassi. In which case, I'd be very, very happy to take that ticket off your hands. I have Jalen, who's hopefully entering for me. I have Caitlin, who's hopefully entering for me. My cousin, who's entering for herself, but said she'll bring me I come along because I haven't told her about the whole maybe trying out for Degrassi thing because she's the kind of person who will tell all of her friends and then they'll be like, oh my god, Allie's cousin is going to be on Degrassi, and it's like, no, I'm not. But yeah, so I don't really want to tell her because I don't really want to bring her hopes up or anything. So yeah, I feel like I never actually look at the camera, but I feel weird when I'm just looking at this little. I don't even know what it is. It's like a cat. I know it's a camera and a video camera or whatever, or webcam, but it doesn't look like one. And I don't know. I feel like I'm kind of talking to a robot, and I don't really like it. At least when I look down here, I can see my face. Yeah. So who's all red? Oh, my voice went really weird there. I am very sorry for that. I won't do it again. I'm gonna start over. So, there we go. That's better. So who's all read The Hunger Games or seen the movie? Because I did. I wasn't really one of those people who are like, oh my god, The Hunger Games are awesome. I love them so much. No. I got the book like 2 years ago and I never really read it because, well, I started reading it and I got into like 2 chapters and then I got another book and so I started reading that book and then I forgot about that book and then once I heard about it more and then I'm like, oh, I have that book, I should read it, and then so I read it. Oh my god, it was so good. Like the first half was meh, it was okay, but then the second half, oh god, that was good. Guys, I don't want to ruin anything for you, but I just love pita. Pita's awesome. I got pita in my pants and I ain't afraid to show it. Don't say that in front of your parents. It's bad. And I was joking, by the way. I don't do that stuff yet. Oh my god, is that song? Oh my god. Okay, I'll be right back. I have to go record this for my dad. Give me 3 seconds. Sorry, my dad has a song and it's somebody that I used to know. I think that's what it's called. And I thought it was an old song, and then my dad's like, no, it's new. And then my mom's like, no, it's old. And then I was like, what? But anyways, it's like my dad showed it to me like 2 weeks, no, like a month ago, and it was a live version, and I thought it was really bad. Like really bad. And then then apparently he heard it on the radio, and I'm like, oh, why would they play that on the radio? Anyways, and then my dad showed me like with the lyrics, so it wasn't live, and it was actually pretty good. And then after that, it started playing all the time. Like I'd turn the radio on, and it'd be playing, and then I'd turn on the TV, and then on the music channel on the hit list, and then it'd be on, even though like Jay-Z and Eminem and Lindsay Lohan, I don't know, Jessie J and all that kind of music was on it, and then all of a sudden there's this old sounding song and I like it. It just, and then like it's always everywhere and it's crazy. It's like this song is stalking me. But anyways, I was watching Glee yesterday and then Blaine and his brother sang it and I was like, seriously? This song again? And then just now it's American Idol and they just sang the song too, and yeah, it's just kind of weird because the song's always on right after my dad showed it to me. weird. It's really weird. Probably, you guys probably think I'm crazy, but it's weird. It is. I totally don't know what I was talking about before. At all, actually. Um, but yeah. I don't really know what else to talk about. Sorry guys, I'm trying here. Trying. Um, Nothing special has really happened lately. I've been going to the gym more often, but then I eat junk food after I get home. So I don't really think it counts, does it? I don't think so. Um, but yeah, my life's been pretty good actually lately. Liam stopped being a jerk. I mean, Liam kind of is always a jerk, but he's toned it down a little bit. Like he can be nice. It's just not as nice as everybody else, kind of. You know, he's really nice to me compared to how he was before. Yay! So he's not a complete jerk anymore. So that's good. Unless I don't know. But yeah. The only thing that's kind of bad about my life right now is um okay, well there's two things now. And the other thing's gonna take a while to talk about, so I'll tell the short thing first. Um the only thing that's bad is like my parents both work evenings now, and so I don't know, I feel alone actually quite a bit of the time. I mean, sometimes it's nice because I don't have to, check in all the time if I'm somewhere or whatever, but I don't know. I I'm not good at being alone. Usually if I want to be alone, it's probably a very bad thing cuz I'm just not good at it. Like I'll say like if my parents aren't home, I'll try really hard to go and find something else to do or have someone over or something so that I'm not alone because for some reason I just can't do it. And I don't know why. I'll tell myself in the morning, oh, I'm not going to do anything today. I'll just sit at home and watch TV or read or something. I can't do it. I always have to have someone with me. I don't know why. Might be a bad thing, might not be. I'm not too sure. Yeah. And then the other thing that I'm kind of, you know, not too happy about is some days I'll look around, I'll be at school or something and I'll look around and then all of a sudden I'll realize this isn't where I want to be. I don't want to be here. Not like, okay, that sounded really bad. Like, I'm not talking about like my first video or anything. I'm talking about at that school in this city. Like, I don't, I don't want to be there. I want to be in Toronto. That's where I want to be. And to be honest, I don't think I'm going to be fully happy until I am there. I look around and I kind of just, I don't know, I just kind of look and think, this isn't where I'm supposed to be. This isn't where I want to be. I want to be in Toronto and doing something I love to do. I don't want to be here pretending that being there is okay and feel to be honest, I feel like crap sometimes because I feel like I'm wasting my time. And I don't like doing that. Like I don't like thinking that all I'm doing right now is just wasting time. But there's nothing I can do about it. Like my professional acting classes don't start until May. And that'll take like 6-7 months maybe to finish that. Maybe it might even be a year. I don't know. And then I have to either save up to fly myself there or beg my parents to let me go, which I don't know whether they will allow me or not. But until then, I just have to sit here and think, while I'm just sitting here, I'm wasting my time. I'm, I just hate that feeling. I'll be sitting in class, then all of a sudden I'll be like, I could be looking for auditions in Toronto right now. I could be practicing right now. Like, it bothers me, because this isn't where I want to be. I want to be with my friends. I want to be with my family. But I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. And every time someone brings up Toronto or talks about Toronto, my heart legitimately aches because there's nothing I can do right now. Unless I pick a flight today and buy it, which I could, by the way. I have enough money that I can just buy an online ticket and leave. But then hotel, which I won't be able to afford. I have no idea where anything is in Toronto. So I'm kind of stuck here. But every time someone brings up Toronto, my heart just aches. Because I'm stuck here. And every time someone's like, oh, I have to go to Toronto, or yay, I'm going to Toronto, I just think, you have no idea how lucky you are. It's crazy thinking about how much someone else doesn't want to do something and you would give anything to do that or be where they are or anything like that, and just them kind of just dismissing it like it's just another place. Like, of course it's not their fault. They don't know what I'm doing. They don't know anything. And I'm not blaming anyone for being like, oh my god, I don't want to go to Toronto. Like, I'm not. I just really wish I was in their position. Because I have no idea what I'm gonna do. It just seems so far away, even though it isn't, But, wow, this is a long video considering I started out with nothing to talk about. But yeah. If there's any way I could get to Toronto, I would. Maybe not right now, maybe during the summer. But if there's any way that I can possibly go there, if there's anything I need to do to get there, I'll do it. But right now I don't see very many options. Okay, Well, see you soon, guys.